First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Shai, the honest apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. On to the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show. I'm not going to really speak much on it. This is my 2 cents on this whole matter. But everybody know, any brothers in GMS, how we feel about certain things, especially when it comes to these other camps. And we know that these guys are, what the terminology today is, clout chasers. They'll find any means necessary to put their name out there. Esau follows a protocol. Don't let a good crisis go away. And these are the guys that want to be acceptable by men. All right, this is what you get when you have a group of individuals that's concerned about what the outside world looks at them, and this is how they show their true force. Like, they're not going out there speaking the word; they go out there marching and finding opportunities to put their brand out there. So by them putting their brand out there, the world can go to them. And everything is not genuine. It's not out of the kindness of the heart. They see opportunity. Let's put our name out there. And if I'm not mistaken, what's this, Christmas Melons? Is there anybody that they put on TV? This is what elder brother Yaquab told me. Anybody you see on television is not there on their own accord. They are put out there because of the simple fact is they also work for the same industry. And this is why you have these Hebrew Israelite groups that, instead of letting things come to them naturally, or not, this is not natural, but the way it's supposed to, the way the protocol is, they make things, they making things where they going out to the forefront. Another bad example many years ago was in January 6th when Biden, it was January 6th, the whole situation with Trump. And who went out there? It was HOI. All right? And so happens that HOI has no repercussions that came to them, but supposedly all those people that marched on the Capitol, they went after. So there's a lot of agent behavior that's being done. Now this whole Kyrie thing is a teachable moment because it shows the world the powers that be and how they try to control the whole entire narrative. That's the teachable moment. That's when you go out there. You don't have to go to the Barclays Center. They could have been at the Barclays Center. But why did they choose now? Because the whole steam in the world's watching. And like I stated, they're just doing it for clout. They're just doing it to make themselves look good. And to sit there and say, yeah, we the ones that was there. Like if you pay attention to Esau, and a lot of people that do volunteer work or whatever, and what do? They put in their resume, I was there. I helped feed starving kittens in here. And you see them take pictures and so forth. All that shit is not genuine. All that shit was just for tax breaks or something like that. And so you're seeing with these other camps, especially IUIC. All right, you've seen these guys are just doing it just for clout's sake. The Lord didn't tell us to go out there and march, all right, as a group. The Lord just told them, go teach His word, all right? And this guy, Nathaniel, all right, he has his own agenda. He has his own way of doing things, not what the Lord wanted. And the world's going to see, the world of Israel, no matter what camp you are in, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see it with your own eyes. Real couple scriptures. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Jeremiah 23. Is it 23? No, sorry. 25, 23. No, it's the other way around. Slakia. Oh, no, in fact, I should start up there. Jeremiah 23, and I'll start at 1. It says, Woe be unto the pastors that scattered that destroy and scattered the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. You have scattered my flock, you have driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I have driven them, and I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. The remnant is who? The elect. But how the Lord said He's going to do the gathering, and I will set up shepherds over them that would Spirit. I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord. So the Lord said He's going to send shepherds to feed them. I mean, this is simple. This is Israelite 101. Matthew's 28. Maybe it's 27. No, it should be this chapter. Matthew's 27. Slakia. Nope. Should be the 28th chapter. Let me just type it in. My sheep. Oh yeah, so it's St. John's 21 and 17. Matter of fact, St. John 21 and 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said unto Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. And he said unto him, Feed my lambs. And he saith to him again, second time, Simon Jonas, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. And he said unto him, Feed my sheep. And he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he had said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. So who's the sheep of the Lord? Israel. All right. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But how is it about feeding you with food? No. It's feeding with knowledge. Okay? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Let me get that real quick. Isaiah 55 and 1. It says, Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine, milk without money, without price. Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and you labor for that which satisfy not? Hearken diligently unto me, eat, and ye that which is good, and let your soul delighteth in itself, and fatness. All right. Is it talking about actual food? No, it's talking about the scriptures. All right. Our job is to feed the people, not to go out there and march. I believe it's Ezekiel 13. Maybe it's the other one. Ezekiel 13. No. Slakia. I was just going with the spirit. So I was just something, sometimes. Nope. Let me go to Ezekiel 13 real quick. It says Ezekiel 13 and 1. The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesied against the prophets of Israel that prophesied, saying, Say thou unto them that prophesied out of their own hearts. Hear the word of the Lord. And we know the Hebrew word for heart is what? Mind. So what is these guys doing? They're doing things out of their own mind. All right. It's all gimmicky. It's all something that's trending. You find something that's trending, you talk about it. Sometimes we do use that as a tools of to gravitate people, but we don't do it maliciously. Paul, he did it. He did certain things not in effect of it was just a way to gravitate your attention. But what's really supposed to grab the people's attention? This word. All right, they did it right the first time when they went out there to prophesy. But now they kind of going overboard because they want to stay in the news, and they're not gonna put them. They're just not gonna put anything that is out there in the news. All right, Esau's trying to control the narrative, so he has to have his agents to go out to do certain things in order to control the narrative. Because if I'm not mistaken, I didn't look at the video because there's a lot of stuff, but there was a video. I'm all over the place, but there was a video that actually was addressing this guy, Kyrie, and it was asking him about IUIC that's out there. So yes, the key is to put the word Israel out there, but it's how. All right. Matter of fact, let me just go back to the scriptures because, like I said, I'm not gonna stay too long on this one. We'll go back to Jeremiah 23. Jumping down. Verse 20. Of 20, yeah. The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed. Now, until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days he shall consider it perfectly. I have not sent these prophets, yet they run. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesy. But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from their evil way and from their doings. So the Lord has not sent IUIC, IUCPK on these individuals. Because what are they teaching the people? Are they teaching them about the mark of the beast? Are they teaching them about World War III? Are they teaching them about Esau? All right. A lot of these camps, they would not say certain things because they politically correct. Okay, so when you're politically correct, you can't express the truth the way it needed to be expressed. Yahushua didn't need to go to the Romans to go start his ministry. All right, but the Lord has not sent IUIC to do these things. They're just doing it on their own accord. Okay, because I was thinking about this scripture and I was thinking about this particular scripture. Because this particular scripture, if I'm not mistaken, Salakia. Let me just type it in. this particular scripture came to my mind. I was like, wait a minute. So if they're doing all this marching and all this other good stuff, that means you going out to the people, right? That you're going out to the people. You are going to put yourself out there, so to speak. Instead of you just be the light and the people just gravitate to you for what you're saying. Right? So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about, like, wait a minute. This particular scripture, the way they're doing things, this particular scripture will not come to fruition. Amos 8:11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, no thirst of water, but of hearing of the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord. So the people is supposed to seek the word. All right? They're supposed to go out there and seek it. So the way they're doing their thing is they just want to be recognized. All right? Yes, the scripture says in the land that you was put to shame, you'll get fame. But it's according to how the Lord wants to do it. And the Lord don't want us to go out there and put ourselves out there like that. All right? And talking about going to the gates of the noble, that's Brooklyn Nets is not the nobles. All right? that's just the organize. That's just a piece of Esau's thing. And once again, you could set up camps right there before all this Kyrie thing, and it would just be a no. But why are they doing this? They see an opportunity, and they try to make a name for themselves. Okay? And that's what it's all about. It's all about making a name for themselves. But this particular scripture would not fit them, because obviously they're easy access. All right? And the way apostles, especially Apostle Torah, have it, we be all over the place. And it makes sense. Because just to give a backstory, how I found the camp after the big fight on 34th Street, I couldn't find the camp for months. But the Spirit had me constantly going to look. Every Saturday I kept going different locations. I just went with the Spirit. And one day I found a camp. That's when it was in Delancey. All right. So I was there at the 34th fight, 34th and 7th. Me, Barack Obama, Amno Allah. So what did I do? I went to go seek the truth. You know, and those brothers as well, Barack Obama, Namaja, Amno Allah, all of us, we end up couldn't find everything, and then brothers had different testimonies on how they seek this word, man. So what would be the difference now? What makes these people so goddamn special that you have to be just go in front of a building or organization building because the media is there just to push the word? And then you're not even going out there to preach. You're going out there just to march and calling upon Christ. So you're no different from any other church. Nothing about you sticks out. The only thing everybody's going to recognize is just the marching and the color. That's about it. But it's this word that's supposed to be people gravitate to. Okay? And that's just Hebrew Israelite basic 101. It is the word. It is the word of that is the Spirit of Yahweh Shai that is supposed to gravitate to everybody. So these guys are just doing their own thing, man. And they're not obviously there's gonna be a point in time where this word is not gonna be easy accessible on YouTube, Odyssey, all this good stuff. And the people is gonna be hunting supply and demand. Alright? So the shit that they selling, you could get that down the block. You know? The church old folks they could get a couple young men, and you know what I'm saying, you could get these that's been there, done that. But this is what a scripture I was thinking of. because it made sense. I'm gonna read it again. It says, verse 12, though. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea. All right, so people is gonna be looking. They're gonna be searching, okay? Because they're gonna want answers. There ain't gonna be no YouTube to get a video to look back and people leave weird comments and all that. They're not gonna be a easy access when you just could talk shit to somebody, because you know people just, it's New York or any other place where you just gotta walk down the block on a certain day and you're gonna see a particular brother. Nah, it's gonna get to a point in time, it's gonna get so bad that you're not gonna see the brothers. All right. It says, and from north even to the west, even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And the day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint of thirst. It's not talking about, yes, they all going to be thirsty physically, because they will be a physical famine, but it's really talking about what? This word, which I read in Isaiah 55. Come, drink, eat. You know? You got to be invited. The Lord sent his servants. He gave the parable at the wedding. He sent his servants out there in the middle of the street, in the streets, in the highways, and the byways. To teach, to invite, not to go and march. Okay? So all this stuff is just gimmicky, man. Men are doing their own thing. And that's 100% facts, what these guys are doing. Hey, we in GMS, we believe we got 100% truth. Well, those guys got 100% gimmicks. All right? They got 100% gimmicks. Because at the end of the day, what do you learn from that? You learn marching, military. And I've been in the military. Marching shit is cool for a short period of time, but after a while, it's stupid. You only do that shit in boot camp, might I add. But anyway, so it was just something real quick to the spirit. Lord, one of your brothers edify. Shalom to the elect of the nations. Shalom.